Oh, it's just a wonderful piece of nature, Oh, but let's make sure that everybody in the animal kingdom knows that our baby's a girl.
I really do hope that there is a hefty fine tied to this, because really people should have just stopped trying to one-up themselves at confetti in their backyards. The fun thing is there actually is an incentive to sticking to just going with the colored cake. You don't get arrested, and the cake's actually kinda good sometimes. I swear, just watch. If Oppenheimer was alive and doing his science experiment around this time, we'd be seeing pink or blue nuclear explosions. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We are heading back into r/iamatotalpieceofsh, because really, human decency seems to be a frickin' skill issue as of lately. So, if you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit the like button, leave a comment down below to start up some wholesome internet discussion, or let me just know your favorite foods and all. That engagement really does help out in the algorithm. And if you guys have not already, hit the subscribe. Also, just a disclaimer, this is r/iamatotalpieceofsh, so just heads up, you might see some shit. Of the uncomfortable variety. Shameless squatter who moved into a pensioner's empty home and then won the legal rights to keep it has sold the house for a whopping £540,000. Stuff like this just reaffirms me that the legal system, while it sometimes can be reliable, is also a lot of times very messed up. Not only are you just crashing in somebody's house, not paying for anything, you're not leaving, and then you win the case. How? I don't know why. For anybody who don't know, squatting is basically when you try to live to a place and not leave, not pay for shit, and then for some reason you're able to then legally own it. This does not make sense whatsoever. If anybody watching this happens to be a lawyer, could you explain how any of this makes sense? Because at least in my mind, if you don't pay for a place and you go to evict, and you don't want to leave, I'm fairly certain you forfeit any rights of not getting dragged out there. Not only that, but you shouldn't be able to sell the place that you're not even paying to live in. A Pennsylvania woman is charged with doing horrendous things to animals for a YouTube audience. You know what the sad part is? That the only reason she was caught was because YouTube promoted her videos enough. Like, her videos probably got like tens of thousands of views of her doing absolutely horrendous things, and YouTube didn't really give a single rat's butootie behind any of this because, we'll just slap it out on it, make it a quick buck. A southern Pennsylvania woman is facing multiple accounts of aggravated animal cruelty after allegedly filming herself doing horrendous things and ending the lives of animals and uploading the videos to her YouTube channel. I mean, you really got to think about it. YouTube does have a POS in all of this matter, is that the sense of, like, if you make enough money for YouTube, you happen to get a green pass things. We've seen this various times with examples such as this lady doing horrendous things to her animals, YouTube not doing a dang thing about it because, we're making money, let's just let them have a pass and the freebie and stuff. And that, we've also had the Jax filmed Pokimane thing, where basically she showed the dude's location to 5 million people, saw nothing wrong with it, and YouTube didn't do a dang thing until almost a month later. And just the simplest of things. You gotta love this wonderful website that we all just live on. The good ending to this post, at least, was that the lady was arrested and charged with 20 years for her sentence. So at least there's some sense of justice. Let me know down below if you thought that that was enough, or what do you think that her sentence should be. But yeah, keep it TOS friendly, because if not, YouTube's gonna hide your stuffs. For a miracle cure, parents submerge a son with cancer in Ganges repeatedly, and the child dies. The family of the 5-year-old had taken the terminally ill child for a dip in the Ganges, hoping that it would cure his illness. Superstition claimed the life of a 5-year-old in Haridwar. The parents of the child, who was terminally ill, submerged him in the Ganges again and again, hoping for a miracle cure. The family ended up ending the life of the child. I don't know what church you went to, but I'm fairly certain they need a disclaimer that says don't actually practice this stuff outside of the building, because please, for the love of God, don't go dipping a kid in water like they're chicken nugget and expecting anything good to happen. A Colorado pastor says that God told him to launch a crypto venture, and he is now accused of pocketing $1.3 million from his followers. Hey, no, don't worry. That 1.3 is for God. It's for Jesus. It's them religious
precious bucks. The Lord on high says that I need another Rolls Royce.
I don't want to see anybody rolling up in a car that has a 6-digit price tag asking for donations. That doesn't sound right at all, but for some reason, Dingbat here is doing it, and he's tax exempt. A Pennsylvania man is arrested after allegedly ending the life of his father and displaying his decapitated head on YouTube. In the video, which has since been removed, this person says his father was a federal employee and refers to him as a traitor while voicing right-wing conspiracy theories. Fortunately, I've never seen the video and I have no intention of ever looking it up, but I've seen a screenshot of the video with the person's father's head blurred out, and holy crap. I'm really hoping that YouTube stepped in and actually removed the video as soon as possible, because holy crap. And that's really the only thing I can think of in all of this, because, no. Conspiracy theories, that's a big enough of a red flag already. But no, for some reason, dude really went the full 9 yards and took the head off his dad. Brother of FS Plus counselor threatens a woman with R&M on Facebook. Oh, hey, Dingbat, you're supposed to either say in Minecraft or you're not supposed to do it at all. Of those two, I very much advise the second. A woman has laid a charge of intimidation against Freedom Front Plus city councilor, this person's brother, after he threatened to do these horrible things to her and her family. Blank was responding to a comment this other person had made on a post by this person on Facebook regarding South Africa's case in the International Court of Justice. Blank commented she was nauseated by this person and said, "This man, the counselor, is nauseating, just like all of them, spewing lies around, trying their best to justify an indiscriminate ending the lives of innocent civilians, pregnant mothers run over with bulldozers, graveyards turned upside down, actual babies left to rot on hospital beds, is sick. It can't get worse than what we are seeing." To which this person had responded, "Maybe I should send people to do these horrible things to your family and community. As was shown by Hamas videos, let me come do these to you and your daughters, even your mother. Maybe we should. You guys are really so stupid and believe the propaganda, but I'm not going to change your mind. You're basically anti-Semitic, that won't change, but Israel will survive, and that is just how it is. Aren't counselors supposed to help people, or did the definition of that word change? Dude here just being a blatant example of act your age, not your shoe size, but not really getting the idea of how that's supposed to work. She also admitted to urinating on him. A Florida wife, of course it's frickin' Florida, allegedly bites, batters, and tries to end the life of a husband after he received a postcard from a woman he dated 60 years ago. Look, I'm fairly certain everybody that is well into their 80s and 85, 90, I don't know, if you dated somebody about 60 years ago and you happen to get a postcard from somebody, that does not give you the justification to try to end the life of your significant other. A senior BBC Three employee who called Jews those parasites, referred to a holocaust, and branded white people a virus, says, "Come at me, my shoulders are broad," as she continues posting anti-Semitic messages despite backlash. So let me get this straight. You're saying absolutely horrendous things about people for no reason whatsoever. People are saying, hey, this isn't a good idea. You probably should not be saying this kind of stuff. And then you're doubling down and saying, no, I'm not. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Fire me? Yeah, that's exactly what they're going to do. I'm fairly certain they don't want somebody acting like that representing their company. So, you know, what are you gonna do? Yeah, how about being without a job? Just wait until that senior BBC Three employee says, former BBC Three employee. Congratulations, ma'am, you have effed around, and now you have found out to a factor of 11. Russian YouTuber whose girlfriend's life was ended in a live stream as viewers paid him to inflict torment on her is jailed for 6 years. I feel like I very much remember this one because I've seen clips of like deep dives into content creators or streamers that went bad, and he very much was on there. Basically, somebody donated saying, yeah, lock your girlfriend outside for 30 minutes, and he did it in like 15-degree weather. Yeah, she died of hypothermia. Dude didn't even turn around when the girl that was banging the door wanting to be let inside stopped banging the door for the unfortunate reason. Trio had been blowing substances, smoke, at a newborn's face to get the child to stop crying, says the sheriff. 2 women and a man in Texas have been arrested after being accused of intentionally blowing a substance's smoke in a 19-day-old baby's face to stop her from crying. This person, 33, the second person, 32, and the third person, 22, were taken into custody on Thursday and charged with 4 counts each of second-degree felony child endangerment, authorities announced. Minnesota mom is accused of doing that with 2 boys, 15 years old each, at a hotel after a marriage spat. A 38-year-old Minnesota mother of 2 was arrested after she allegedly did this with the 15-year-old boys at the same time at a hotel last month. Oh, hey, look at that. Articles calling it not what it is because, here's the thing. You had thought that that was perfectly fine having it worded like that? Okay, how about this one? Minnesota father is accused of having that with 2 girls, 15, at a hotel after a marriage spat. It's horrible regardless of the matchup, and the one thing I feel like rubs me the wrong way the most, on top of just it happening in general, is depending on the news source, you're going to see people calling it what it is versus calling it something else. And the people in the comments on the Reddit post of this itself were saying, like, one of the first things, that's a weird way to spell the word that rhymes with grape. Don't you just gotta love it when news sources don't actually call it what it is? But with that, that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit the like button, leave a comment down below to start up the wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. And I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.